everyone, and welcome to my channel where we explore interesting destinations in India and around the world. So, get set and let's explore. In this episode, we explore the not very prominent but definitely a cultural gem of India's vast heritage. This is also Telangana's first UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Ramappa Temple. This temple, located 70 kilometers from the city of Warangal, is dedicated to Lord Shiva and hence is also called as the Kakatiya Rudreshwara Temple. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in July 2021, this iconic temple was built by a general during the rule of the Kakatiya dynasty in 1213 CE. This temple, which took about 40 years to finish, exemplifies the great Kakatiya dynasty's outstanding craftsmanship and is probably the only temple in India known by the name of the sculptor who built it. This awe-inspiring, magnificent architecture stands on a 6-foot high star-shaped platform with the Garbhagriha, Antarala and the Mahamandapa on 3 sides and with lateral porched entrances. The dominating 4-tiered pyramidal Shikhara or the Vimana has been constructed using porous floating bricks. This ingenious technique is one of the striking features of the temple, which makes the structure earthquake resistant. Inside the temple's Garbhagriha or the Sanctum Sanctorum, a black basalt linga is installed on a high pedestal. The Mahamandapam, also known as the main hall, is supported by 4 curved pillars with elaborate detailing. One of these exquisitely carved basalt pillars has 13 very minute holes between each carving. These holes are so finely carved that you cannot see them normally with the naked eye. But pass a blade of grass and voila, there you have it. The 13 holes represent the Pradoshinam or the 13th day of the lunar cycle, also called as the Trayodashi, which is believed to be an auspicious day for Lord Shiva's worship. As if this wasn't astonishing enough, there's also a musical pillar. You heard it right, a pillar that plays music. So bring on your creativity and start tapping, and you may produce some beautiful musical notes. It's just not the pillars that are intricately carved. This sophisticated creativity is extended all the way to the ceilings of the Mahamandapa, which exude the same artistic brilliance of this era's sculptors. They are adorned with beautiful carvings depicting scenes from the Samudra Manthan, the Shiva Purana, Ramayana, and the Mahabharata, among others. Over the outer pillars of the Sabha Mandapa, you will find yet another striking feature of the temple, the presence of beautiful bracket figures. Distinct among these are the 12 bracket figures of elegant female dancers or the Madanikas. These are located along the three entrances, two on either side of each entrance. Each of the Madanikas have distinct features and are in different postures with delicate hand gestures. They are seen wearing a variety of jewelry from head to toe, including necklaces, big garlands, armlets, and even bracelets. Standing with grace and poise, this Madanike here is a Nartaki. The graceful hand movements have been complemented with the precision sculpting of the toes and is such a pleasing sight to look at. And here is Ragini. Look at the beautiful high-heeled platform shoes she's wearing. Who would have thought that fashion was an integral part of that bygone era? But looks like it was. Simply amazing. And then there is Nagini or the Sarpakanya. She holds a snake while another one hangs over her shoulder. She stands over a serpent and two flying human dwarf figures are on either side. The carvings are very thought out and precise. If you look closely, the face of the Nagini is rougher than the other Madanikis, very similar to the scales on the skin of a snake. This here is the warrior Madanike, her own symbol complete with bow and arrows. Here you can see an attendant removing thorn from her feet. Even in this sculpture, the detailing is mesmerizing. If you look closer, you can actually see a swelling from where the thorn is being dislodged. And then we have Manini, a shy woman. You can see a monkey pulling the ends of a sari as she angrily raises her hand to beat the monkey. Precision to the details here as well, as you can clearly see the anger on the face of the Madanike. Apart from the Madanikas, there are brackets of Gajasimhas, the royal emblem of the Kakatiyas and a symbol of the strength and valor. The foot is shaped like an elephant trunk, which represents strength. In the middle is a human shoulder, and the top is a lion's face, which symbolizes courage. The temple premises also has a square chhatri or a mandapa that houses an inscription pillar. Made with highly polished black basalt, the pillar has inscriptions related to the construction of the temple in both Telugu and Kannada. done admiring all the exquisite artistry, the Nandi beckons you. Standing tall at the entrance of the temple is this imposing Nandi Mandapa. If you're already amazed at the Mandapa, wait till you see the magnificent Nandi. The Nandi has been made with black basalt with intricate carvings all over. The beautiful expressions are both soulful and captivating. And that, for you, was a glimpse into the great Kakatiya heritage. If you are a history buff or just an enthusiast interested in exploring the rich cultural heritage of India, or maybe someone who's just looking to spend a day amidst greenery and a rustic setting, the Ramappa temple will not disappoint. So get into your travel shoes and set exploring.